Why did it lasting forever? Come on. The sustainer should have kicked in. Hey everybody, welcome. Let's see if it. Wow, yeah, it's sustaining all right. What kind of guitar is this? Anyone want to guess? Oh, it helps for tuning. I guess that shuts it off. Let's see. Yes, it's a Schecter. You're right. Very good. Anyway, so that's pretty fun. I don't know. You want to keep playing this guitar or switch to a different one, or gonna stick with this one? What do you think? Come on, chat. I love the chat. Chat it up. Yeah, Saturday stream day. A little bit later. Guess what song this is? Guess what famous classical piece this is that I've arranged for guitar? Hold on. Here we go. Recognize that? Let me try it again. Hey, Robbie. I just need to play it faster for you speed demons out there. Anyway, let's play something else. You recognize that? That was a very weird arrangement of Cockel's Canon, but a very strange arrangement. All right. Anyway, this guitar's playing better. It's getting better and better. Okay, let's do warm up. Everyone ready to get out their Villalobos Etude 2 from my guitar book number 2, if you got it. We're going to play it once slow, then once fast, right? Try that again. Yeah, some people say the chat's not working properly. And then I've already had to restart once. I'd rather not have to restart again. As long as the audio and video are okay, I think I'll just stick with that. Thank you, Jen Rai. But what about it seems to be like people are commenting after I asked a question, so it seems to be okay for most people, I guess. How different this sounds without the UD stomp. Check this out. Here's yeah, it's just like so dry. Yeah, maybe let me dial back some of the wetness. Let me make it a little drier. Let's see. Yeah, effects are on 8.5. Maybe that's a little too wet. That's what you said. Oh, God, I hate that. How old is that, you know? There. So now I turn off the effects down. No gigs or clinics in the pipeline for now. But you never know what the future potential could bring. How about this song? Let me know if you heard this song. Keep going. Well, here's the end part. Little too aggressive on that bend. Oh, gotta finish it. Switch guitars. Gotta switch guitars. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna start from then. Let's see if I can do it. Come on. Who did that sound like? Who wrote that? I didn't write it. Any guesses? Oh, yeah. Eric Johnson, of course. What should a beginner work on to get really good? All I know is a 3-note per string, major scale, and pentatonic scale. I'm not sure where to go now. Bob Jones. God, you should really try and start improvising. Even now, just start playing over. Put on a backing track and even practice over a backing track. It just helps you to be more musical. Like have it C major. Like let's say you're working on a D major scale. Put on D major backing track. It's going to do all these different chords. They're all going to work, and you're going to hear different chords under your major scale, right? So you need to take that, whatever, your 3-note per string scales, and maybe start to go into a melodic minor. Start to go into harmonic minor. So and there's always stuff to work on. Start to mix in some arpeggios. Start learning a lot of riffs. Learning songs is really a good thing to do. How did you do that one thing you just did? It's called sweep picking. You just let your pick fall across the strings, right? But yeah, what was I doing? So one thing those all that stuff has in common, a great majority, is it's all odd number of notes per string. So I can sweep through it. I can go. And see, once you know the chord tones, the notes that make up each chord, right? Then you can start like targeting those notes, like with bends, and like Eric Johnson was just doing that whole piece is basically just targeting chord tones. I won't play it again, but yeah, I mean, that is just all just playing really. I mean, there's a lot of minor pentatonic mixed in, but start to Bob Jones, start to go in groups of 4. See, that's the problem. The David Brewster did late night lessons. He did this topic. I don't know if it was recently, but he started talking about like, yeah, you want to do this pattern. You want to do groups of 4. You want to do descending. Shut up! What the fuck is going on out there? Right? Start working on maybe doing intervals. Those are 6s. Yeah, David Brewster, he was great. Like, he was talking about doing 4s. But he's talking about doing them in alternate picking. Don't use alternate picking. Okay, it's been done. It's been covered. Sean Lane won. He won that. You know, no one's gonna think of you ever in competition with Sean Lane if you're gonna play him at the same game. You know, you're gonna be at alternate picking. So you got to move on to something else to try and. I mean, I guess you're playing guitar to. I mean, not to turn heads specifically, but I mean, at some point you probably want to. Who keeps going outside? Jesus Christ! What's this, Grand Central Station? Fucking hell! Yeah, what was David Brewster was talking about doing all I would add to David Brewster stuff would just be to say, hey, just do it. Make sure you just do the same thing. Okay, come on. Hey, who's out there? Can you not tear? It's really loud. Anyway, yeah, David Brewster is doing great stuff, but try and do it with economy picking, right? Because, I mean, it's so much work. Just every note has to be addressed. It's like you want more bang for your buck. You want more like every single note has to be addressed before you can make it sound. That's a lot to ask. And then look, if you want to do, horrible stain, descending legato, a good way to do that is pick 2 notes per string on a 3-note per string scale, right? It gives you that nice, really covers the notes evenly. You want to pick lightly, very lightly. And it really, even though you're picking 2 notes per string and you're playing 3, it really has it gives it a triplet feel. Really brings out the triplet, which sometimes you want to do, sometimes you don't want to do. Like I have all my students just do that ad nauseum when they're first starting out. And you just don't even want to listen to the notes. You just want to hear like the click, like the click of the pick. You want to make sure that's all even as a freaking even as even as possible. You know, just. So you can go four strings, 3 notes per string. What is four times 3? 12. That's very anything divides into that basically. And then you move up and do it again. Now if I was to go just try and turn it around right there, I'd be like, okay, that's 1 plus 2. No, here we go. 1, you do it once, then you do it. That's two of those big blocks of notes. That's 2 times 12. It turns your pick around. It's easy to remember. And then start to vary the rhythms you use, maybe. You know, start to go. Did I get a Charvel? No. Can't hear. Yeah, so that is off Eric Johnson's Bloom. The da-da-da. Let's try that ending just real quick. I love this last the outro kind of. Oh, Eric Johnson's great at that. What was the new action in the thumbnail? Oh, it was a Schecter I got with a sustainer pickup. It goes on forever, but I broke a string on it. I did a bend on the high E and it snapped. So sucks. You know, let's try some of these random licks. Try this. This is from Tausig. God, see, Mozart and stuff. Let's see. Let's try. Here's some of my other variations, Swibrid variations on just a G major arpeggio, right? So I could just go, right? I go. Okay, well, how about this? I'll try this. Hey, Jim Winters, how you doing, man? Okay, let's try it from the beginning. Okay, here we go. Well, that's really tough. That version of Pachelbel's Canon. Let's see. How come you're interested in mathematics? That's great. That's like along the lines of, where do your ideas come from? Where do your ideas come from? Why do you like guitar? I assume you like playing music. Why do you like playing music? Why does anyone like anything? Sweep apnea. Yeah. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Neil Nagaoka. That takes the cake. That's a horrible Beethoven. I can't read it because of the... I've erased it so many times. Oh, hey, Tyler. How's it going? If you guys haven't checked out Tyler's Instagram or his channel, he's doing amazing stuff over there. Just Legato is second to maybe Alan Hallsworth. That's about it. It's amazing. Amazing player. Tyler is truly amazing. And a nice guy. All right. Let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet. Okay, let's just take it easy. Remember the line from Pulp Fiction? Yeah, not quite, gentlemen. Not out of Dodge yet. I like a Borkowitz piece he wrote. Opus 29 by Borkowitz, The Blonde. Oh, Opus 29. Oh, that's from the Etude 1. Yeah. Oh, and David Brewster was talking about doing sixes. Yeah, you know, groups of 6. But that's really tough. See, I can't even. I would do the Bruce Boulez version where you do Van Halen 6s, but just ascending a C major scale, right? So you do it like this. Just a little bit of delay. This is totally drenched. It kind of is. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, I wrote down some of the David Brewster stuff. Okay, so yeah, he's talked about doing 6s. No, I'm still using the Behringer. Can you believe that? I have all this stuff, and I still choose to use the Behringer V-Amp 3 right here. Right here in the background. I can't get enough distortion in my mind or whatever. I just can't psychologically get over letting go of that, you know? Thanks, Robbie. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's very generous. Okay, and then David Brewster says to do some string skipping. Now he did. See, the thing is, yeah, it kind of exactly, Tyler. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah. The thing is about string skipping the major scale, like if you're doing this on melodic minor, great, do that all day. That sounds fantastic. Let's see. Man, that is a good challenge. That sounds pretty good. But if you're doing that in major, you got to be very careful because you can end up sounding like shit very easily, right? So you can do that, or I was doing this. The key of D major, I was going. There wasn't really a pattern there. No, oh, sorry, I was reading the wrong line. Yeah, so you don't want to do you don't want to string skip on your scale pattern, right? Because that sounds like nothing. Well, guitar players will probably they'll think, oh, that's neat, but it's really just a bad. It has bad melodic contour. It doesn't really convey in a musical idea that well. So I would say do this. This is kind of is the same thing, but sounds a little better because you're targeting chord tones. It should be kind of like. Or just, you know what, just stick to melodic minor, harmonic minor. Like, why didn't anyone do this to harmonic minor ever? Maybe it doesn't sound that great, but it doesn't sound that bad either. Yeah, transfer got a Bruce Bouillet lick. How to learn all the notes on the fretboard. What is your method? Oh, try and read music. Reading music forces you to learn the notes on the fretboard. But and just say the notes as you're playing, like C D E F G A B C D E F G A B C. F E D A G F. That kind of thing. That's Scarlatti, right? Wait, what was that? If you started over, would you tune in fourths? Nope. No, I would not. I know it sounds tempting. That's a little bit of Kapustin. That is tough, man. That's Alkenlick. That's total Swybrid. Total Swybrid. More Kapustin. Yeah, I love this. This is my favorite lick of all time, though. That's a Frankenbali lick, right? No, but that I was trying to do this. This is a scherzo by Alken. Starts in A, B minor. Wait. I hate moving in diminished in group in minor thirds, but that kind of works because it hasn't been done. Hasn't done all that often. Try that one. Here, try that. Right, just do that. Yeah, see the thing about that's the shreddiest thing that Frank Gambale does. He does, beautiful, great jazz phrasing, all that. He does all the great, slick jazz, great phrasing, great music. But if you want to hear an actual shred, he does it at the very end of The Great Explorers. Anyway, all right, how are we doing on time? We're coming up on an hour. So you guys can learn to do all this. Trust me, I don't have like Sean Lane level dexterity, but you don't need it. If you just are a little more careful and do sweep picking, you're going to be just fine, right? I mean... Oh god, okay, I gotta take a break. I was trying to play some, that's on my album, right? And so I'm trying to learn some of the stuff that's on my album, because I'm gonna want to play it again eventually, probably. That's Bach harpsichord concerto #1. That's very challenging, but very satisfying if you can get it down. Okay, so let's end this on we do Kramer etude. No, that one's no fun. Oh yeah, the Steibelt. I like the Steibelt etude. All right, let's try this one. Oh, come on. Come on, I gotta make it. I gotta make it. Oh my fucking God, Jesus. I sort of made it through that. 60 measures of tons of Swybrid patterns. But did you hear that? The sequence in that middle part, right? That was fourths, but in thirds, right? No, fourths in thirds. So right, so he's going. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, that's it. It's, man, that is a brain. How does he? What a pattern. Yeah. So that was fourths in thirds. See, you can, it's sky's the limit. It's up to you to be, to think of creative stuff. This is written by Daniel Steibelt, German from like, when did he live? Like 1700s, I mean, he was thinking of patterning, musical patterns that far back. And now, come on. I mean, it seems like somebody can come up with something sort of along those lines, the intervening, 1,000 years. But really, I don't know. I haven't seen it that much. Maybe there is music with patterns like that out there. I have not personally seen it, but I've I do listen. I have like 35,000 songs in my iTunes play, you know, total library. So. And remember, if you want to do fourths, you don't get involved with all that. Don't get involved with all that. With all that outside and inside picking. Get your fingers going. Yeah, and if you know everyone, that is so like everyone has to sweep and tap. Why? But if you're gonna do that, you ought to go. Like go down B minor pentatonic. With starting at the 19th fret and go to E minor, box, 3 note per string. And then, or string skip. Remember, you can always like to. It's like we have to like always go in the same direction. You can have the notes meet in the middle, right? Right, we're coming like they're working their way like contrary motion. You can slide into. You can tap and pull off to a harmonic like Brett Garcet did. Yeah, I mean, sky's the limit. Whatever you can think of. It's up to you, you know? Yeah. We really like Francis Dunnery and It Bites. I think the pop songs are so awesome. Midnight, Kiss Like Judas. They're so good. It's a crime that they didn't go further into the charts and have a better career. The talent level in that band is second to none. Absolutely, and they could write as beautiful and as awesome music as well as they could play. And you can find clips of them, and they were signed to Richard Branson. Were they on Virgin Records or whatever? Yeah, and so I mean they just did not catch fire with. I mean, they should have. Kiss Like Judas is a killer, like heavy rock and pop song, and then what a way to open your concert with it. Their intro is just such a cool idea. God, it's such a crime. They should have been household names worldwide. It's just, God, it's so frustrating. Yeah, so Francis Dunnery was just taking like a major scale, or he's just taking this pattern Yeah, yeah. It Bites is you know, maybe it's that their kind of awkward name. Their name is so. I mean, Francis Dunnery is so good. He invented a whole instrument. He like invented a kind of a stick instrument on his own. He was sitting around in studio listening to playback with his guitar in his lap so often that he just like started tapping. Like, wait a minute, this is I'm making music here. What is this? It wasn't just like some technical, you know, play as fast as I can. Well, that's kind of cool. It's easy to play fast, but he was just sort of he like was writing music just because he had the guitar right here and he could like almost had it like a piano. He's just that musical. Just music just wants to just come out of him, and he's so just even his guitar just air and playback. And so yeah, he it's here's another Bruce Boulez. The Golden Era a Shred. Golden Era Shred is a YouTube channel, and they have all the 80s guys, you know, Richie Kotzen, you know, Tony McAlpine, and I kind of went back to that just for some nostalgia. You know, it's a lot of fun. I used to listen, but I kind of moved on to other things, to serious jazz and whatnot. But Bruce Boulez did a lesson there, and he does this they're like talking. He's talking. Yeah, Paul Gilbert and I were trying to. We thought sweeping this was just absolutely insanely impossible. I'm like, well, you can do it. I mean. Right. I think there's a way to make this connect way smoother, but it's pretty cool. It's like D minor to A major. You're going like one minor to the the dominant 5. Yeah, that way. Hey, that's the coolest part of the lesson. Unfortunately, I mean, there's some other cool things, kind of, but that's kind of the coolest lick of the whole lesson. Unfortunately, it happens kind of towards the beginning. Okay, one more Kramer etude, then we're done. No repeat. Oh my god, I'm mixed up. Wait, okay, I was trying to go too fast. You know, it kind of works. Have a good one, guys. See you later. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks, modders. Really appreciate it. We'll see you next week, okay? Thanks for all the super chats. Adios, guys.